It's Fusion Radio, Brian Stinson, YTS Keys, man. You know the guests keep coming, and I love every bit of it. And this one right here, man, like, oh my God, like, she got a whole, like, long list of titles. But they good titles, I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to tell you why they good titles, because she can impact you in so many different ways. You might be an artist. She can help you in that area. You might need some photography. She can help you in that area, man. You know, you might need some security because folks be acting a fool. She can help you in that area or whatsoever. And what else does she do? Is she's a video creator. And y'all know that in this age that we in, people need video creators, man. And she also is a marketing specialist. I can't tell you how many artists I talk to that need that service right there. Man. So, man, like, she's super talented. And what I love about this is we going to get into all those things she does and break them down as to how they can be of benefit to you. So who am I talking about? My girl Shade is in the building.
What's going on?
Man, excited to have you and everything. You know, we've been planning this for a minute. You know, it's some success stories up under them. And then, of course, you know, from a standpoint of them and everything is how do you juggle doing all that? So, you know, so I want you to just take your time, talk to us individually, break it down, and, you know, from there, we'll build on that.
Yes. Well, I would like to say thank you for having me. It's a good opportunity. I would like to start with customer service. I feel like if you could deal with people, you can handle problems. And if you can handle problems, you could deal with people. So I would say the casino was a highlight because that's where I got the title from, a market specialist. And I was always around different people from all over the world, and I had to manage money, you know, so that kind of helped me a lot. And I also have to learn how to protect the money and the people that's in it. So it was like basically learning. It's like watching as you grow. So I did a couple of years with that, and then I also had to deal with security. I built it from the ground up with other people. So I would say different clubs, choosing the clubs to work for. So it depends. I would just say people play a big part of how I'm able to manage it. Because if you could do it, I could do it. If I could do it, you could do it. It's like I try to put our minds together, if that makes sense.
That's what's up, man. From an artist standpoint, like, what made you say I want to become an artist?
Actually, the ears. It's like I know what to look for. I know what grabs attention. So it's like, okay, what do people like? What do I like? So I try to compare a little bit. Like, people like good music, something to make you feel good, look good, you know, smell good. Like, music comes with, like, emotions in a way, but good emotions.
That's what's up. So give me a breakdown of who you are as an artist, because, of course, we're going to play some of your good music. But
yes.
Talk to us about who you are as an artist.
I like to be an artist developer, meaning, like, I like to build it from the ground up. I like to try different fields, if that makes sense, try different ropes, try and learn new things, learn different music, step outside my own music. So I would say it's like a process.
Who are some of the artists that inspired you to want to make music?
The people around me, actually. Most of the people I'm around does music. So big shout out to all of my support system. Everybody around me do music. And we always did it from the beginning to now. We never stopped since school, you name it. We just kept going no matter what came our way. And we also supported each other.
So, you know, why I feel like while I'm listening to you talk and everything, I feel that inner ear telling me, I don't want to say names because then I'm going to leave somebody
That's
out.
why I do it.
So let me just generalize. Yes. I don't want nobody hit me up after. You ain't mention my name.
As you see, I said support system. Yes.
I feel it. So creative process like when you're in the studio.
I work with different engineers and producers. I like to leave an open door because it's a different sound, different places. I like feedback. So right now I don't have like a set studio, but I like to go out there, see what's out there to kind of learn how I sound different ways from different inputs so I can better give out a good output.
Now, on your list, we call it our bucket list here. You said you wanted to talk about artist development. So Tell us why, and it's something that I feel that's important, and I definitely feel the people that's on live and the people listening on the radio are going to be blessed by. So I'm turning it on over to you to talk about this artist development.
Well, I would say pressure. You got to be able to handle the fire, the heat, the pressure that comes with it as an artist, because you're going to be challenged, even if it's big, small, bad, or good. Something going to always come your way. And I tried to, I made mistakes, don't get me wrong. But as I learn, as I go, I try to do things differently to see what that make me a better artist. Because sometimes it's hard to focus on music when you try to do everything else, if that makes sense. So it's like being an artist is like the shade room. It's like I got to think about self now. And everything I'm doing, I can put it in a song. So that's what makes it easy to talk about what's going on.
That's what's up. So I want to go back to give me one mistake that you made and how you flipped that mistake into something that, you know, you said, man, I'm going to share this with the next person so they don't make the same mistake that I did.
Rushing. I can honestly say rushing to get somewhere you don't even know where you're going. Because you're going to have stop signs. You're going to have green lights. You're going to have some turns. You're going to have some people that come along. You're going to have some drop-offs. So I felt like I was driving too fast and not really paying attention to the road, if that makes sense. So I will say to anybody that do music or business, take your time. You know, be easy on yourself.
All right, so this is going to sound funny when I say this, but, you know, because it's got like a double thing with your song or whatever. But what's the story behind your song, True Story?
Experiences. Different ones. Not even no bad ways. Like I tried to sum it up. Like things is out here is true. And you have to live up to it and stand on it, no matter what it is. I'm like, true stories. We all finna, just a living testimony of what's going on. So it might look good to you, but to me, it might took a lot to get it, you know.
That's what's good. Well, let's jump into it right now. It's my girl Shay, man. Her single, True Story, is in your ears right now. More Fusion Radio with Brian Stinson and YTS Keys.
Let's go.
True story. Based on true stories, knowledge is power. One flash of heaven's glory, paid off for what they call free. Nowadays it's best not to worry. The scars and marks on my back can be my jewelry. Don't overlook my background. Double check your eyes, this view is in glory. Food for thought, drawing out a map of my future. When I first picked up the chalk, why wait for the sun when you can shine out, leaving a mark? So many pointed out flaws without no purpose or cause. I'm good, adding up numbers, pass my test in math with flying colors. Never cheat yourself, I learned that from my mother. Stacking your money, serving bread and butter, based on true stories, experience, poor behavior, valid information of jealousy. Dressed to impress, copy of any receipts. Open the act, sold our shows, entertain crowds, taking front row seats. I was selfish, today I'm selfish. Represent myself as a queen. Mean what I say what I mean. Based on a true story, I'm living proof of my testimony. Based on a true story, I'm living proof, enjoying the rest of my journey. Based on a true story, I'm living proof of my testimony. Based on a true story, I'm living proof, enjoying the rest of my journey. No doubt, faith come with blessings, freedom of speech based on false stories, no babysitting, silly rabbits for trees. Stop looking for your blessing. On a date with Prince Charming, stay home for late hours, being stuck at 12, holding another hunky. No bad blood, mask off, bare and naked, black on crack. I'm strong like the African. I'm slipping up. That's on you. Trust my gut and confidence. The devil been busy. Black hearts, no answer if it rings. Stay silent, apply pressure. Just don't let anyone affect my passion. You just where you eat, just coming no matter who's trying. Saw haters met over room. Y'all love to see and watch them hate. Monkeys in the middle, my circle, they all full Mission J, Stress 48, unsolved files, cold case. Woman in black, unstoppable. Sticker on my bumper, put on my invisible shades. Get undercover. Based on a true story. I'm living proof of my testimony. Based on a true story. I'm living proof, enjoying the rest of my journey. Based on a true story. I'm living proof of my testimony. Based on a true story. I'm living proof, enjoying the rest of my journey.
That's my girl right there, man. Hey, man, with that true story right here on Fusion Radio with Brian Stinson and YTS Keys and everything. So, hearing that, you know, I'm sitting here, I'm looking on your bucket list, and like I said, I love how you touch people in so many different areas. And so, one of the things you do is you connect artists with some really dope performance opportunities. So, talk about some of these opportunities from the past, some of the ones that's coming up that these artists that's on the live and those that's listening can definitely tap in with you on.
I will say I would thank the people that's helped me with that, the assistant, the booking, you know, booking these artists with different platforms. So shout out to Loud Money Music. We got the Wake and Bake morning show where they could get interviews as well. We got the clubs out here that I work for, like Backstage, The Loft, Joe's Bar and Grill. Like, Gary is loaded with different opportunities. You just got to go looking, basically. So I try to put it in front of them. It's like every day I would throw opportunities that I see, too, that I could take it. But sometimes you could share them. So why not get it out there to anybody that's trying to find something to start, to just start somewhere, you know. So I work with a lot of people that's definitely in the business field to kind of teach me how it goes.
That's what's up. So can you go back to like artist-wise or whatsoever and bring people in as to what it's like to completely bet on yourself when it becomes being an independent artist and all this great work that you do? Because it is independently when you think about it. And if you could go into, you know, the highs and the lows and everything that you've experienced on this journey.
Well, I could start with, I had to find a way to do it with or without the money, I would say. With or without the money. How can this work? You know what I mean? So if I could figure out how it could work for other people too. So I would say the low side, I still had to find a way even without the money. And on the high side, I was able to manage myself with money, if that makes sense. It made me want to manage my limitations as an artist too. Like what you do and how you do it. Because people are always watching you. And they always watching you how you go about things too. So I would say it's definitely like a roller coaster in that field.
That's what's up. So we got long-term goals when it comes to the music industry, and then we're going to just say overall.
Oh, yeah. I plan on connecting the dots. I want to put the right people in the right room with each other and just keep going from that and just see what people could do with each other. I feel like the artists got a lot of strength together without the club promoters. Not saying like that, but if we talk to each other as artists and find a way where we could be there for each other, it would actually look good together with the promoters, with the clubs, with the people, because you don't want people to give up on music. So you got to find ways to keep boundaries set too.
That's what's good. That's what's good. Now, accomplishments so far that you proud of all over this career that you've been doing with all this stuff. Some different things that you say, man, I remember when I started here and look at the final.
I got a chance to meet a lot of people I wanted to meet growing up. OJ the Juice Man. I met Little Scrappy, his manager. I met, it's so many people. Crucial Conflict, I did security with them as a female armed guard. Or unarmed is optional too for different things. Shout out to Shondell for playing my single I'm Here Now with Dodie G Mac. So that definitely was a highlight. Olivia for the magazine. I was in the magazines for Good Vibe. It's been a lot of things going on, like with people just reaching out to me as well as me reaching out to them. New club promoters I'm with, D-Boss. She been hooking me up with Chicago. A lot of Chicago people been working with me. And I'm from Gary. So it's like family now at this point, you know.
But can I tap in and tell you something is that Gary, like Inglewood here in Chicago, gets a bad rap, but there are so many talented, good people that come out of both areas. Like, honestly, I've been to Gary, I've been in Inglewood, and Gary in particular, there actually was a job position that I was up for to take in Gary with the radio station in Gary. I was up to take, a position with WGVE 88.7, which a lot of people don't know, man. That station has a huge coverage area, man. It's crazy, man. And it was going to work with the high school students there and everything. And declined the position only because my grandmother's health was going in the wrong direction. And she ultimately left us in July of 2021. And so declined that position and everything. But, enjoy every bit of definitely being there. I was doing a lot of stuff to prep the radio station for this transition and everything. And so have a lot of love. And I was saying that to build to the events. Like, anybody that's on social media see that, man, like Gary in Indiana, man, it's people from Chicago flocking to go to the different venues that's there. So if you're someone that you're listening, you're in the Chicagoland area, and you've never been to Indiana to take advantage of these opportunities, you see them, you're like, man, I don't know if I want to travel. Trust me, from the outside, it is definitely well worth your travel.
Yes. I can honestly say most of my close friends from Chicago. We got the Ding Out Bar back there. I don't know if y'all from Chicago too. They from Chicago. I'm still learning. So when I'm with Chicago people, they teaching me where to go, where not to go. So it's been good over here.
So I want to talk to you since you've been in Chicago. We can't talk about Chicago without talking about some food or something.
Man, y'all know, if y'all know me, I love to eat. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We at the table together. We eat together.
So what's one spot that you visited in Chicago that you was like, every time I come to Chicago, I got to go to this spot?
Uh-oh. You know it's coming. Uncle Sam. I think it's Uncle Sam, right? Uncle Sam. The gyros. He has some good gyros.
Okay.
Every time I go, I pull up.
All right. Where's Uncle Sam at? Somebody shot Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam got an IG?
Uncle Sam? Right.
No, I'm asking. Do we have an IG for real?
No.
All right. So as Uncle Sam, it's the name of the restaurant. So what we got to do is, those of you that's tapping in, is show Uncle Sam some love. Google him. I'm sure you can Google him. Get that address and go over there and say, look, Shay comes to Uncle Sam, so I'm coming to Uncle Sam.
Mm-hmm. Go eat now.
Now, I got one last thing, because this is about education, like with me, like and all that stuff. I'm going to see if y'all know this right.
Uh-oh.
Have y'all ever heard of the gym shoe sandwich?
I did.
Oh, look at y'all. Okay.
Okay, but what's all come with it?
So the gym shoe sandwich is 3 different meats.
That's a 3 meat.
Yeah, 3 meat sandwich, 3 different meats. And she shook her head, was like, oh. So the gym shoe sandwich is roast beef. Then you got gyro meat, and then you got Italian beef.
Damn. Oh, yeah. Damn.
And so that's all together on one sandwich on hoagie bread.
That's a lot.
And so I was thinking, like, after you have a sandwich like that, number one, you're not eating the whole sandwich. You probably gonna eat about a piece, half of it. And then you probably gonna have the itis and gonna definitely need to take a nap.
Mm-hmm. Well, that meat, that's a lot of meat.
Yeah, that's a lot of meat, ain't it?
Well, Uncle Sam might be good just with that one gyro. That's it.
And then the other thing is, like, a lot of people don't know it, but this sandwich is actually on the menu. It's like, those little small hole in the wall places that you go to, not picking on the hole in the wall, just saying, them be the places that she following me. Them be the places that had the dope food.
The good ones, right.
Yeah, exactly. Like, on the wall, they had different, stuff written on the wall to tell you what's going on. And they say, if you look on the wall, you'll find the gym shoe sandwich.
Dang.
Yeah. But I was saying to myself, like, that's definitely one that you definitely plan on a day you ain't got a lot to get done with. Yeah. When your day is sort of winding down, don't plan that one at the beginning of the day, because you ain't getting nothing done that day.
Oh, yeah.
with the gym shoe sandwich gonna knock you out.
Dang.
IG-wise, how can they stay in touch with you and tap in with everything you do?
Everything is the same. Shade Room. Space in the middle of it. You can always find me on all platforms. Everything is the same. Music and everything, entertainment is on there. So if you need anything, just go to the page and you can find everything else.
Well, I appreciate you so much for everything you do for the culture, as I said. And, man, definitely continued success on all that you do. Thank you for definitely making that trip from Indiana down to the Chi to be here in the studio.
Yes, thank you.